Hello, welcome to Thursday's edition, January 6th. Thank you so much, Bakira, Shaima, David, and everybody on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Welcome to Thinking into Results Mega Goals Thursday. Thank you so much. Today is going to be a very special treat, very special conversation that I'm going to share with you so that you can get your goals going strong this year. You see many rooms, you see many areas talking about goals, strategies, but what I'm just about to share with you came down from those who know what they're talking about, those who've been in the business for a long time. So I'm here to share it with you. So do me a favor, take a few minutes. It won't be long, 15, 20, 30 minutes max, where we can share together some key element that's going to take you from where you are to where you want to go very quickly. I call it Mega Goals 2022 because they need to be mega goals. This is the year of unprecedented change. This is the year that you will make a difference for yourself and your family if you choose to come along this journey with me. And I'm asking you to do that. I'm inviting you to come and join a phenomenal group, phenomenal community that we're building. And it's really up to you to take on this request. So get a piece of paper, get a pen, and jot some notes down as I record this session and share here with you what I'm learning from my mentors, Bob Proctor, Laura Langmeyer, and many others, some of the top elite professionals in the world who've been doing it for anywhere from 25 years to 61 years, like Bob. They are phenomenal. Both of them, Bob and Laurel, were in the movie The Secret, and they are now mentoring me and teaching me. So I'm here to share with you Mega Goals 2022, Thinking into Results, and I'm going to share with you how we do it, how we go from where you are to where we want to go, how you can start dreaming big and achieving these goals. That's the key, is achieving them. It's easy to set goals. It's easy to start at the beginning of a new year, say, oh, let's set a new goal, blah, blah, blah. But are you going to achieve it? So what I'm going to share with you is going to show you how to do it. Every one of you always asking about the how. Kamal, how do I do this? How do I do this? And my invite to you is to come and join the community. My invite to you is to come and share the club, share the space that we're using to grow and to become, so you can see for yourself how. You see, it's like buying an ice cream. You can't eat the ice cream before you actually pay for it, before you actually go there, right? So you have to step out of where you're at so you can move it. But let's get going. But if you have not met me, welcome Michael, welcome Ibrahim and Shaima, and those who are watching me live on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you for coming back, for giving me motivation and comments. So you see a video from me out there, comment, you see a link, send it to your friends. You know for sure somebody that can benefit from this. So what I'm going to share with you next is From Thinking into Results. Is the coaching program that we use, a 6-month live coaching. This is not just a digital thing. This is a live coaching with myself and with Bob Proctor as well. What I'm going to share with you is how to set up goals this year, mega goals, and achieve them. I want you to grow big. I want you to have more than a 1% increase or 2%. I want to have like 10%, 100%, 1,000 times. If you have 10 clients, let's make them 20. Let's double them. So mega goals, how do you set them and how do you get them? So this is a piece of the action. This is a piece from Thinking into Results. So, and I hope you're going to like the message and let me know either way. I'd love to hear your feedback. I want to thank you from upfront, from now, for following me and being amazing. So what does it take to set mega goals and achieve them? I'm going to give you 5 things. And if you haven't invited anybody yet to the room, please go ahead and invite, send the link, tell them, hey, you need to listen to this. This is remarkable. And I'll thank you for that from right now. So what does it take? Now, 5 things, and you want to write these things down. The video is going to be available. It will be online, but write down, because when you write something, something else happens in your mind. So the number 1 thing that you have to do to set a mega goal and reach it. What is that number 1 thing? You might be wondering, what is he going to say? What is he going to talk about? What is that number 1 thing? Well, there are many things, but what is the 1 thing to set a mega goal and actually achieve it? I'm not talking about the goal itself and getting it. How are you going to set a big goal? I'm talking about the number 1 thing. First of all, it's going to be a decision. The number 1 thing for mega goals, you're going to make a decision. That's the number 1. You got to make it. You got to plant a firm decision in your mind that that's what you want. You make a decision today. You could do it right here with me right now. If you're willing and if you know what you want, you make that decision right now, a firm decision that that's what you want. You make that decision. And you firmly plant it in your mind that that is what you want. It's not about my goal. It's not about your kid's goal or your parents or somebody that told you to do something. What do you want? You make a decision on that goal that that is what you want. And you plant it in your mind that you're not going to change again. You're going to make a decision. If you keep moving around every day, I want this car, I want that business, I want that network marketing, I'm going to learn this, I'm going to learn that. Who are you going to follow? Who are you going to learn from? When are you going to grow up? So you got to make a decision on what is it that you want. You make that decision. You cannot stay in limbo. So you make that decision and you firmly plant it in your mind. Now, where is that in your mind? That's in your fertile mind. First, it's intellectual, and then it's into the subconscious mind. That's the universal mind. That's the marvelous mind that you have. And I'm going to share with you how to get access to it through thinking into results. How people get the law of attraction, the laws of the universe to work for them. That's what I'm going to share with you. It's a beautiful thing. So we make a decision and you plant it firmly in your mind that that's what you want. That's the number one. And number two, it's going to be a belief. You're going to have to believe that you can do this. And now at the beginning, you're not going to believe it. You know, the Wright brothers who flew a plane up in the air back in the 1900s from Dayton, Ohio, which is there, it's like 40 minutes from me, where I am now in Cincinnati. They knew and they believed they were going to get a plane in the air. They were not able to do it, but they believed that they can do it. You have to take yourself there without knowing how. If you already know how, you will be doing it. It's that simple, but you're just refusing to accept the idea. It's like let's say you want $1 million, but you have to believe that you can do it. If you already know how, you would be doing it already. But first, you have to believe it. So we have to be before we have. So let's get you to believe. Now, remember the number one thing that I asked you to write down. I asked you to write down that to make a decision. So you're going to make a decision that you are going to do this. Firmly planted in your mind. And the second thing is you're going to believe. So we made a decision, right? That's the number one. I'm going to type it here in the comment. We made a decision, a very firm decision. I'm going to type it so you have it, right? And I share that with you. That's the number one thing. We're going to make a decision. And what's the number two? Well, the number two is you're going to do belief. You're going to believe, whatever you want. Believe. You have to believe that you're going to internalize this decision and you're going to get there. There's a process to develop this feeling of belief. There's a way to get you to start believing in yourself and what you can do. The how is going to be revealed in thinking into results. We're going to take you from where you are to where you want to go. We're going to meet you where you are and take you where you want to go. If we couldn't do that, we would not be advertising that on all the websites. Bob would not be saying, I will help you get what you want. It is that real. You just have to believe it and step into your power. So believing is so critical, but your mind is going to reject it because you've had upsets, you've had failures, you've had mishaps, you've tried so many things in the past and you just did not get it. You did not make it. And now you're upset. Now you're denying all the good out of it. Why are you denying yourself? Why are you denying yourself? So I want you to start believing in what you want. I want you to start believing in this process and develop the feeling that you can have it. So number one was decision. Number two was belief. And then number three. What is number three? Well, number three is you have to see it constantly. So we see the goal. We know what we want. Do you see it constantly? Do you see that goal? Do you see it all the time? Do you see it in the morning? Do you write it in the morning? Do you write it at night? This goal should be like a hologram. It should be like an image that is in front of your mind all the time. It's not just once a day. It's all the time. If you really want it that bad, you want to impress that idea onto your universal mind. And how do you do that? You do that by internalizing it. You do that by developing this process and knowing how to visualize. We can teach you that with thinking into results. We can teach you how to, everywhere you look, to see your goal. But you have to believe it. So you made a decision, then you started believing it. Then you're going to constantly see this goal. You want to constantly see the goal. See it constantly. I'm going to call it see it. That's step number three. You're actually going to see it. When do you see it? All the time. How often? As often as you can. When you're at a stop sign, when you're at a stoplight, when you wake up in the morning, when you sleep at night, when you're about to close your eyes for a nap. All the time, see it. Seeing it is so important. Visualizing the goal is so important. You see, look, just like yourself, like some of you, like you've spoken to me before. Elliot is one of my clients. He's amazing. He's doing phenomenal. It's a beautiful couple that are working together to grow their mind, to grow their business. I was not a meditator before. I didn't used to meditate. I didn't look at it as important. Visualization. What was that? I come from a background where you don't sit around and goof around and do nothing and sleep. You got to work, 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 work hard, work hard. Well, it's not by working hard. You have to visualize this goal. You really have to see it happening. So seeing it is very important. Everywhere you look, you should be able to see your mission, your building being built, your business running, then how many number of people are working for you, how much money you want, how much health, how much happiness, right? So we made a decision. We started believing it and we started seeing it. All these three things we teach you and thinking into results. You're not alone. This is not a one-time deal. You're not going to just listen to this and figure it out by yourself. I'm here just to show you some of the pieces of the puzzle. The how is in you saying, yep, I like what he says. This makes sense. It's good. This has got to be resonating with you. And you just start believing it, and then you come on board and you start listening. You plug it into an environment that is very enriching with people just like yourselves. And number 4, and I talked about that with all of my clients. We talked about it on Monday during the class. We talked about it on Tuesday during that class. What's number 4? Is feeling. Because your intellectual mind is going to give the order to your subconscious mind to take this idea. But you want to start feeling it. Feeling is a constant awareness of vibration. What the heck does that mean? Feeling is a constant awareness of vibration. So what that means, as you start feeling it, you're talking to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is talking to you. That's your internal mind, right? That's your universal mind. So your emotions, how you feel about it. When you imagine this goal achieved, how do you feel? I hope it makes you happy. I hope it puts a smile on your face, because otherwise, why even have it? So you want to start feeling it, because that's the awareness. That's the constant awareness of vibration. And then you get onto that frequency of your desire. You've probably seen it before. You probably heard it from Bob, probably didn't understand it, that you go from where you are to where you want to go by moving to a different frequency and vibration. By moving to a different frequency and vibration. And how do you do that? How do you move to a different frequency and vibration? That is by feeling. Feeling, yes, feeling. You really have to feel it. In your mind, you can close your eyes. You can go with me there right now. I can take you there right now. Tell me what you want. Let's imagine it together and visualize it. And let's use these higher mental faculties that you have. You have them already. You just don't use them. So you start feeling it. It's a constant awareness of vibration. You get on that frequency of your desire. And what is your desire? Is what you're desiring. What you woke up for this morning. Did you wake up with full intent on what you want? Did you really wake up with full energy that that is what you want? Did you wake up saying, I'm really in the game today. I'm really going to hit it hard. I'm really going to be on it. It's that frequency, that vibe, and that desire. If it's not in there, something is missing. Somebody needs to help you get it. It's not going to happen by itself. So this mega goal that I call the talk today, how to get to mega goals, is basically you have to decide. You have to start believing. You have to see it all the time, and then you're going to have to feel it. You have to imagine it. But wishing and hoping is not enough. Some of you who are my clients know already that you got to move your feet. You got to take action. You got to take intuitive action. Mega goals. When you feel it, you know you are there. You can close your eyes and imagine this thing that you're building, this business that you're running, this boat that you have, this car that you've never had, this big goal. It's a C-type goal, something you've never had before. What would it feel when you're there? You come and have a chat with me. We can talk about it. What's it going to do for you when you have it? What's it going to make you feel? What would happen then? What would happen and what would it be like when you are in that building, when you are in that beautiful, serene backyard that you have, or the library, or whatever it is? We can go there right now with your mind, feel it, see it happening, and imagine it. So you feel it and you know you're there. You know you should be feeling good about it. And number 5 is, this is the critical one, because so many will miss out. So many will miss out on this part. And that's where the studying of thinking into results comes in handy. That's why the 6 months coaching. That's why it's not a 1 week affair. It's not a 1 day or a weekend. That's why so many other systems don't work. That's why just reading a book by yourself will not do it. Downloading a YouTube video or getting a PDF. What I'm talking about is you feeling that you deserve it. How can I grow your belief that you deserve this goodness that you're looking for? How many things you need to see so you can start having this awareness, so you can start feeling and letting go of the past? What is it going to take for you to start feeling that you deserve what you want? See, if you don't feel that you deserve it, there's something wrong. And there's many reasons for that. That's not your fault. That is not your fault that you don't feel that you're deserving it. That's not your fault that you feel rich people are bad. That's not your fault that you feel that sales people are bad. It's not your fault that you have limitations. Your parents and your upbringing and your city and your country are doing the best they can. It's not your fault that you are in this condition that you're in, but it is your fault if you don't change it, if you don't like it. I'm okay being born poor, but I'm not okay staying poor. I'm okay being born in not a rich family, but I'm not okay not being rich. That is the difference. And that's what I can help you overcome. That's what I can help you change who you're going to be for the better and start feeling that you deserve the $1 million, deserve the 100,000, deserve the business to run. If you don't feel that you deserve it, it's not going to happen. It will not happen with ease. It will not happen with prosperity, with wellness and health. So you see, most people want it and they go at it working hard. They can even have multiple businesses running, but they don't get it. They get there and they're broken. They're tired, frustrated, feeling bad because they don't feel worthiness. They don't feel that they deserve it. So you got to feel worthy. How do you feel worthy? I can show you how. You call me up, say, Kamal, I'd like to understand this a little bit more. Can we have a conversation? What is this thinking and results about? How does it work? It's a basic system, a very good. It's a proven. This book, Think and Grow Rich, was written 120 years ago. All the teachings in there is in thinking and results. It's simple videos, 15, 20 minutes a day, that if you follow instructions and if you follow the guidance that we give you, you will get everything you want. These goals that you want to build, you will get it this year, not next year, this year. In 6 months, you will need a telescope to see where you're at. See, you are God's highest form of creation. You have so much power waiting inside of you and waiting to be unleashed, but you don't do as much as you can do. You don't take as much action as you should be taking. You don't feel it. You don't make good decisions. You don't have the proper belief. You don't see the goal and visualize enough. You're not getting into the feeling. And then that deserving part, those limiting beliefs, oh my goodness, let's get rid of them. Let's build a new model. With thinking into results, you will internalize the material and you're going to become unstoppable. Unstoppable. I call it unstoppable transformation. That is the year. Unstoppable transformation. Would you like to have some of that? Would you like to understand more in detail how you can start making decisions fast and change slow? How you can start building that belief system? How you can start seeing this goal all the time? How you can start getting to the feeling of what needs to happen? Because getting rich and healthy and wealthy is all fine if it happens fast and quick for many, but it's not happening for you. But you want to do it with serenity. You want to do it with calmness. You want to do it with ease. You want to build a team. That's what's buried in thinking into results. That's why we teach the material. That's why this company, PGI, working with Bob, has been the best decision I've ever made in 21 years. 21 years. 19 years in manufacturing, managing over 300 people. And there was still something missing until I made a decision that I wanted more. I want to help more people. I want to generate more income. Then I started believing that I can do it. And that's when I get the coach. That's when I get the mentor. Tony Robbins first. It didn't do it for me. Then I went for Bob. He's been doing it for 61 years. And he's now teaching me. And I'm here sharing it with you. So would you like to understand deeper how you can build your decision skills, how you can start believing, how you can start seeing the goal, how you can start feeling what it takes? It's so important and so missed. And then deserving it. There are so many things stopping you from having this success because you don't feel deserving. These are cornerstones for mega goals. And I'm not talking about the 1%, 2% change. You can do that by just working an extra hour a week or by going out one less time a month. You could increase your income a little bit, reduce your cost. Well, you know what? I'm going to double my expenses because I want to enjoy life. I want to experience bigger things. I want to go on vacations. I want to have the cars. I want to have the homes. I want to do whatever I want to do. It's nobody else's business what I want to do. The same thing for you. You can start doing everything you want to do, but you're holding yourself back. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it when the kids graduate. I'll do it when so and so leaves. I'll do it when my country changes from Democratic to Republican. I'll do it when the winter comes. You keep delaying the decisions. I go back to number one. Do you know how to make decisions? Thinking into results is the sequence. We meet you where you're at and we take you to where you want to go. And I'm here sharing with you some mega amazing method to help you achieve the big goal that you want. Otherwise, 12 months from now, we're going to be in the same spot. So I hope this inspired you. I hope this is going to motivate you to really sit down and have a conversation. If it did, reach out. Don't be a stranger. Say, hey, what? You know what, Kamal? I like what you're saying, but I really want to know more. Or, you know what? Show me where you're at. Let me buy this thing. Let me find out how can I get involved very quickly. And I can show you how. It's that easy. I mean, you say you want more. You say you want to jump on board. We can get you going very quick. It doesn't take long. Everything is already here. You are the only one that's holding yourself back. And that was one of the big things that I realized with coaching with Bob Proctor and Laura Langmeyer, that we hold ourselves back. It's as easy as like that. We have a conversation. I see if I can help you. You see if this is going to work for you, and we got you on board. The cost is going to cost something. The cost of not doing it is the thing that you have to be worried about. Imagine a year from now, you're still in the same spot. Oh my God. Everybody's growing, everybody's making more, and you're not, right? The cost of, I'll be worried about the cost of not doing anything like this. Like I said, I had 5 degrees and it wasn't enough. But with this material, things are changing for the better, not just for me, for my family, for my teenagers, for my clients, for my customers. I'm a better person. I'm happier, healthier, and wealthier. All thanks to this material. Thinking into results. Thinking into results has the power to really get you on board to that next level achievement. And all it takes, you saying yes to you. You have to stop denying yourself the pleasure of growing. See, we hold ourselves back big time. That's the thing. We hold ourselves back. And I want you to stop holding yourself back. Make this year the year that when things resonate with you, you will actually jump. You will actually do something, and don't be scared. And this goes back to decision. And then I'm going to open up the mic and probably end the live and just stay a bit on Clubhouse to answer some of your questions, because on Clubhouse I see who's there. On the Facebook and on YouTube and LinkedIn I can't really tell very well with one monitor that I use. We hold ourselves back because we don't trust ourselves. Well, I'm telling you, I trust in you. I believe in you. Borrow the belief from me. See, even Bob Proctor back in 1961, Ray Stanford gave him this book and say, follow directions and believe in me. Bob didn't think he was going to do it, but he believed that Ray believed in him. And in under 5 years, he was making in the millions. He had businesses all over the world. And you can have it too. You have to borrow the belief. And if you don't, guess what? Nothing will happen. You will stay the same. So if you want to quadruple your results, 100 time it this year, get going with mega goals, start making good decisions, start really believing, start seeing the big pictures, start really feeling what it's going to be like, and start feeling deserving. This is a system that would do it for you, and you're going to become unstoppable. I call it unstoppable transformation for many. I'm going to put here in the notes my phone number. My email is on the website as well. So if this resonated, send a text back. Say, hey, let's have this conversation. One phone call away, and I'm at your service. I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for inviting others. I want to thank you for being amazing, because you are stretching. Even just the brevity to come into a room that says mega goals, strategy for 20, that means you're asking for more. Your inner spirit is asking for more. The guidance is, do you believe in yourself enough to take that jump? That's the thing. Your intuition is telling you, I should do something about this year. I should move in this direction. I should see what this guy's up to. I could see he's changed in very few months. Why not me, right? And that's why you're resonating on this frequency and vibration. And I talked about it briefly on that feeling when you get into that awareness and vibration. That's what I want for you. Here we go. That's my dog here saying hi to whoever's coming at the door. So I'm going to end the live and I will stay a bit on Clubhouse with Michael, Ibrahim, Pakira, and Elliot. And for those on YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook, thank you so much. Please reach out. Love you all. My number is here 734 Blessings to all of you. Stick around on Clubhouse for maybe 10 more minutes and then we're going to have lunch. So thank you again. Have an amazing day. Any questions, Michael or Bekia? Ibrahim?
Yes. Hi. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hi.
Well, yes. So you always spoke about like believing that you can have that you deserve that, and also taking action. And I think those are pretty much sum everything up. Like with the best mindset, because like right now I have a goal that I had a long time ago, like to become a billionaire. So I definitely feel that I deserve that, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to accomplish that.
I love
And
that. That's good.
actually, yes, that's one of my goals. Like actually, I write down all my goals. Like most of my goals, I have already achieved those before. But like this goal right here, like because I used to focus like it may be like hard to become a millionaire, but now I know that I can definitely achieve it because like I see like others are millionaires as well, like young millionaires. So like if they can achieve it, I can achieve it too. So that's what I have in my mind. So I know anything is possible with that. So that's what I wanted to say and share with everyone here.
It's very good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Absolutely. The fact that you see others and you are aware that others are doing it, that means you can do it. The key is getting the enough mindset and getting enough goal and planning and removing all those limiting beliefs so you can get there fast. Everybody can do it in 15, 20, 30, 40 years to become a millionaire, but can you do it in 1 year? Can you do it in 6 months? Because we want to squeeze that time. We want to get there faster. Why want to get there faster? Because we can, because abundance is here. So let's help you get there faster. Let's just show you how the best way to get there is to go to someone that's done it before and follow their direction. And then you're going to get there. That's the best way. If you do it by yourself, it's very difficult. And it's not impossible. It's just difficult and long. So it's a beautiful share. And I want to thank you for that. And just keep coming back and let's reach out. Let's get you thinking into results. Let's get you really believing that this year is the year and get you to take enough action to get that $1 million. Because, like I said, you're only doing what you know how to do right now. If you could make the $1 million, you'd be doing it already. But let's show you how you can do the big thing. And that's the key. Limiting beliefs, self image, decisions, having a team, growing all of it together. And that's why thinking into results is the solution. You could use it for your health, you could use it for your wealth, you could use it for your business, you could use it for your team, use it for everything. And I love it. It's so good. And when I decided to study it, I decided to not just study it, I decided to coach it because so many need this material. So many need this information. And it's been the best decision I've ever made. So thank you for that question. Michael, you have any questions?
No questions, but those were my sentiments as well. I actually have a goal for this year, but the way I'm working my goal, well, first and foremost, even in your thinking into results, Bob Proctor was somebody who kind of sparked that in me, and then I kind of in that flow after kind of being introduced to Bob Proctor, then it went into the more the direction of believing it, seeing it in your imagination. And so that's one thing that I really highly believe in is my imagination. And another person that I began to follow was in the teachings of was Neville Goddard, and he teaches that as well, and he taught it from a biblical perspective. And even in my studies this morning, present your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. So, because I'm in a process of having my thoughts established by presenting my works and my plans, the imagination will create up exactly what it is that I need to do. So I've been putting my goals into smaller chunks for quarterly, by which I believe and I know that I can become a millionaire by the end of 2022. So I'm moving in that direction, and I have people like you to lean on, because I've been kind of following you for a few months now, and I definitely appreciate your work because it's in the same space, and I in turn, once I get to that point of achieving the ultimate goal, my goal is to teach others to do it as well. So, but I definitely appreciate you and your work and the time that you put into this.
Thank you, Michael. Awesome. So good to meet you. Yeah, I've seen you before here, and thank you for coming back. And beautiful. Keep the journey, keep enjoying it, keep growing, keep taking action. Everything you said makes sense, and the sky is the limit. I love your goal. That's so good. And it's one of those things, when we have something that works, we just want to share it with everybody, and it is a gift, because the community we're building, the group, the mastermind, the different way of interacting, and the book clubs and the sales club, the one day I had the link earlier. It's just many different ways that we can help, because so many want it, but they're just not ready, and we're going to help them get there one decision at a time, get them to grow, get out of their skin. So congrats, Michael, for following this. People you said you're following, and keep coming back, and reach out. Don't be a stranger. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Let me know if there's something we can collaborate with and work on. And sky's the limit. Like I said, it's a great thing, great time that we're living in. Let's make this year the best for everybody that comes here. So go ahead, Michael.
Quick question. So this link on here, is that where I can find out more about your mentorship?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Because that's another thing that I'm definitely, I believe in having a mentor to walk me through a process of getting the results that I want based off of them achieving that. So I'm definitely going to take a look at the thinking into results.
I would like that. Yeah, I mean, the link would speak very briefly on it. It's just a simple website. But the best thing is put your phone number in the back chat for me, and I'll reach out to you a set of time where we can speak and give you the full detail on it. So that's probably the best way. So thanks for checking it out, and appreciate you, man. That's so good.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Excellent. So we're at the top of the half hour. My lovely 20-year-old daughter bought me lunch, and I want to make sure I want to have it while it's good. So I'm blessed and grateful for that. So thank you so much. Thanks. If this inspired you, if you heard something that makes sense, if you are interested in having a conversation, reach out, send me your number in the back chat, and let's get you going this year while it's still January 6th. Don't wait too long, because the paradigm will get you. Don't be going asking opinions of others, because others' opinions are just that. They're opinions. They're just like their behinds. Everybody's got one. So if unless they are somebody that you look up to and they've done what you're looking to do, don't ask anybody else's opinion. That's another tidbit for today. Don't be asking anybody's opinion. That includes family, including brothers, family, sisters, moms, dads. They don't know what you want. They don't dream as big as you do, because they don't believe it. So how would they dream big anyways? So that's one thing you're going to learn from my coaching, is that we got to depend on you, how big you can be, because you can. So love you all. Thank you so much. Look forward to speaking with every one of you, Willia, Sandra, and Pakira, and Ibrahim, and Michael. I appreciate every one of you. Have an amazing day. Blessings.